The St. Kitts and Nevis Labour Party has written to Prime Minister Dr. Timothy Harris calling for him to relieve Tourism Minister Lindsay Grant of his duties as a minister in the federal cabinet, pending the outcome of his criminal matter that is to come before the courts. Mr. Grant was charged for battery and assault on police officers, emanating from an incident in January. In the letter, Labour Party leader Dr. Terence Drew said the fact that Grant was charged has caused, quote, a dark cloud to descend on the government and people of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, end quote. He recommends that Mr. Grant be relieved of his ministerial appointment until he clears his name of this criminal matter. The letter said Section 52(9)(a) of the Constitution states that the office of any minister shall become vacant if the Governor-General, acting with the advice of the Prime Minister, so directs. The letter continued, quote, it is the minimum and ethical thing to do as the holder of such a high office in our federation. Leadership should be administered by example and not by convenience or expediency, end quote. Meanwhile, Dr. Drew, in his letter to the DPP, asked that the case with Mr. Grant be prosecuted not by him, but a special prosecutor who has not been involved in any matter of a political nature in the Federation. He also suggested that a sitting magistrate from another OECS member state be brought to adjudicate the case. Dr. Drew is suggesting that the DPP is contradictory in his action for refusing to prosecute the Grant case when it was first sent to him by the Commissioner of Police following the investigations. He compared this to his legal matter last year when he sued his political rival Eugene Hamilton for bribery in the 2020 elections. His case, however, was prevented from being heard in court when the DPP intervened and took over the case as a private criminal matter. The letter said, quote, having regards for the public expressions of misunderstanding, confusion and mistrust exhibited between your office and the Office of the Commissioner of Police, the St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party, in the interest of fairness, transparency and justice, and to remove any doubt in the minds of the citizens, recommends that this case be adequately prosecuted, end quote. The letter was copied to the Attorney General, the Leader of the Opposition, and all media houses. I'm Andre Huey for SKN Newsline.